Hello, dear friends. Today we will be studying about genealogy, and you will all have a PC computer, and you can all make your own research while I'm teaching. And first of all, what is genealogy? Genealogy is the study of families, family history, and the tracing of their lineages. And the person who is making research about genealogy is called genealogists, and they make some oral interviews, and they go to libraries, they search for historical records, also they go to museums and they make research, and they're all here to learn about your family history. Why people do learn about their ancestors? And there are different reasons for people to learn their family trees. But some of them validating family legends, looking for famous ancestors, researching how their ancestors were involved in history. One of the most important reason is looking for heirs to a family inheritance. Especially, I know from my family, like in the past, they were like some wars or different dangerous situations, and they had to leave their properties suddenly in a moment, and they left many properties, houses, cars, or land, and they even couldn't go back, and they didn't look at back, and because they need to survive at that time. But after a 50 years, maybe their grandsons, great granddaughters, they were looking for their some inheritance, and determining who owns land, locating birth parents, especially people when they grew up in orphanages, when they left orphanages, when they go teenagers, or when they have a family, they want to teach about their family to their children. That's why they want to learn about their history. And there are some other reasons, and you can see at the end of class I will share my PowerPoint notes, and you can check from there. Uh, Genealogy research involves exploring many different types of records. What are they? What kind of resources will help us to find about our family history? Databases and other research tools. And the electronic databases you can use in the especially in libraries, and but many of them they need to go to library to use them, or you need to subscribe these databases, or you can reach them through your library membership card, and you can use the databases. And births, marriages and deaths, census and enumerations, immigration and citizenship records, lands, military, people, other databases, library search, archive search, and also archivescanada.ca. And if we go like some subtitles about making research about your family history: 1940 national registration, birth, marriages and deaths, we already said, census, citizenship and naturalization records, state directories, divorce, education, like teacher names and students names, employment, ethnocultural groups, home children, immigration records, indigenous heritage, land records, loyalists maps, military heritage, newspapers, um, especially local newspapers. If you know a lot something like important about your family, like crime, something like that, you can search local newspapers, notarial records, voters lists, wills. For example, when we mention about immigration records, what do they tell us? Uh, es- Especially in Canada, the records about immigration you can reach till 1865. But the most accurate records you can reach after 1935. Border entries, deportation records, home children, immigration history, immigration records, column headings, passenger lists, passports, terminology and abbreviations. When did your ancestor arrive in Canada? These are all important information. For now, I am giving some information about uh, resources. I will go on and I will explain something. There are no comprehensive nominal list of immigrants arriving in Canada before 1865. If your ancestors come to Canada before 1865, you can't reach any information about them on immigration records. But many lists of passengers after 1925, as you can see from the screen, you can reach them. Thesis about Canada. There are some theses were made in different universities in Canada. You can't reach them from through especially library universities. Uh, I got some titles: War in the Countryside, The Power of Polonia, Human Insecurity and Anti-Trafficking Policy, Representations of Trafficked Persons in Canada. There are some other issues. Now, what can we do first? Now, I will give you 10 minutes. All of you, what do you know about your family? What do you know? Anything. Just write it down. And we will organize them later. And maybe we will make pairs and you will be pairs. You will check your answers. Maybe something when you learn about your friends, their friends, you can check their answers. Also, maybe some information your friends or your neighbors might have the information. You can get some exchange. Okay, what to do first? Start with yourself and work backwards. Record your own details first and then the details of your parents and siblings. First your name, your parents, siblings, just write their names. And after that your grandfather, grandparents and all their children. Just take a note. Continue to work back one generation at a time based on the facts you have found. After that, secondly, talk to everyone around you. Now, when you finish 10 minutes, I gave you 10 minutes. Now, you work alone. Now, you will be working with your peers and your friends all together, and you can talk with your friends about names, places, dates, and events. And you can gather all documents about your family and record details. Choose the approach you want to use for your research. Although most people research both sides of the family, some choose to focus on one branch only. Others record the members of extended families and build very large family trees. Don't expect to find your complete family history on the internet or in the library or through some other researcher. It's almost impossible. And expect to discover family secrets. You can reach some unexpected, maybe some events that they may break your heart. Be prepared for them. Don't expect someone to do your research for you. Give credit where credit is due. Give other researchers credit for any substantive information they provide. Visit local libraries and archives. This is very important because the librarians, they may help you. Join a local genealogy society, and because there are a lot of people, they have experience and they will help you. Thank you very much for today, and I will share with my PowerPoint notes, and after this information we will start to work together, and we will use databases, especially Canada History reference database. It's very important. We will use it. Thank you very much. Have a good day.